Good morning, everyone. So today we are going to look at some of the syntax errors which the students usually make while executing the C programming source code. So some of the syntax error or logical errors which you people need to avoid while executing the source code so that you can get the output correctly. Okay, let's just have a look. I'll just share my screen with you all. Okay. So these are few errors which I'll be showing you with the help of example that these are the mistakes which one should avoid while using it, okay, while typing down the C programming source code. So very first thing is declaring the variable without initializing. Now there are some programming languages for such as example as Python which automatically assigns the data type even if you don't declare that particular variable. Automatically Python considers its data type. But in C programming language, you have to mention the data type, you have to declare that variable and then you initialize the value to it. Okay. I'll show you how. Let's just have a look at this particular example. Now what I have written here int main and I have written a5 b equal to 6 and I have tried to print it the value as a and b. Yes. So when I run this particular thing, okay. So you can see there is an error. What is that error? A equal to 5. Now why it is giving me the error? The reason because I have not initialized. The compiler does not come to know what is that A, whether he has to consider it as integer, he has to consider it as double. So always make sure that you are initializing the value. Okay. So you have to simply write down int A and B and then semicolon. This is the one kind of thing you should avoid. Okay. So initialization is a must. So declare the variable without initializing is considered as one of the mistakes which the student do. Silly mistake. Second, now these are the follow-up examples which we can see. Now there is one more error if you can people point it out. Yes. Now see, have a look. There is one more error. What it is saying? Printf. Okay, what we'll do, we have initialized this variable. We'll try to run this. Yes. Is it output coming? The answer is no. What it is showing me? Printf. Now what is the printf? We are missing this header file. So always make sure when you people are writing down the C program, you have to compulsory mention the header file. Okay. What is the header file which we are including in C programming? It's standard input output dot h stands for header file. Okay. This is a must if you people want your printf and scanf statements being getting executed. So hash include stdio.h. Okay. So now when I am trying to run this particular file, you can see I am getting the output. Okay. Why I am getting only 5 students. Can you let me know? Because I have only printed one decimal. Yes. If you want that B should be getting printed, then in that case, one more D should come. See, these are these very silly mistakes students do in a hurry. So you have to avoid these mistakes. So when I am running this program, I am getting the output as 5Ns. Okay. Now there are few more errors. Sometimes when we people are using a for loop. Now what is the error which we are trying to face when we are executing the loops? Okay. Have a look at this. I have included an header file. Okay. I have done the int main, right? Now here I have introduced one for loop and then I have printed that I value and I have nested, given the curly braces, opening, closing, everything is perfect. But there is an error. Let's just try to run this particular program. So when I am trying to run this particular program, the very first error, the students, it will give you the cursor position also where the error is. Now my cursor is somewhere here. So what error do you people think that there is an error? The error is nothing, but I have used the comma here instead of semicolon. So what I need to do, I need to rectify this and put a semicolon here. A very simple and a silly mistake which actually the student doesn't come to know while executing it. And student feel like the entire program is correct where I am lacking. So please make sure these are very small minute things which you have to keep it in mind and execute it. I'll run it again. Okay. Now there is one more error which is being left. There is something error in this particular line only. And the error is semicolon at the end. Now in for loop, there should not be a semicolon. Always remember, semicolon will be in the printf, in the scanf, but there will be no semicolon used after the loop. Okay, whether it is if loop or for loop, no semicolon should come. So you have to avoid this. Okay, now let's just try to check it out. Okay, so you can see again I am getting the error. Can anybody tell me what is the error which I am getting? I have not. You see, I is undeclared. So what is the meaning of it, students? You have to declare. Always declare the variable before using it. Okay, you have to initialize. And then I am going with run, and you can see it is starting with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the small minor things you should consider while executing the C programming source code. I hope the things are clear. So these are some of the errors which you should consider. Okay. Bye for now.